Hello, friends, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim, where today, well, it's time to get back to business. We have finished our morning exercises. Firebrand has been grieving for a few days, both for the loss of her companion and more recently for the loss of her horse, which was torn apart by monsters.
You have any smile on your friend.
But to start with, we're going to turn in some quests.
I knew I had a good feeling about you. Very good. But keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
No, I don't think I've any interest
You know,
in that sort
they say, take a look.
And we're going to buy...
Not for the wealth.
Soul gems are the big thing right now, because we need to start leveling our enchanting, which means we need soul gems. So we're going to start picking up some petty soul gems, because it's really more about quantity than quality this early on. I believe one of our next missions is going to be to head back down to Whiterun, or maybe even Henderheim, and make a whole bunch of gold rings, and then use those gold rings to make, to enchant things, right? And level up our enchanting that way. But also, we'll go ahead and pick up Frenzy and Rally. Route is a little expensive right now. So we'll go ahead and read those. We also have this book of Orum's Aquatic Escape, which we're almost certainly never gonna use, but you never know.
The exact nature of my research is a secret.
No, and I'm not expecting it.
It's quite valuable.
Really?
College is a bit of an
Used to be so
oddity
nice.
in Skyrim.
I came all the way
Magic
to
isn't
Skyrim
something
just
that's
to get
looked
away
upon
from my
fondly.
family's expectations.
Wait, don't go anywhere.
My family.
Illusion
not Travis.
is the least
Got it. I
efficient
have
of the
some
school's
books to
magic.
turn in as well,
Well, that's
but
awkward.
first,
Sorry to report.
Good to
Tolfdir,
see Skyrim. Take a look.
tell me what you've got. Couple of lesser soul gems. Iron Flesh isn't bad. I was really hoping you would have Transmute, but you don't. So I guess... I mean, Detect Life is good. We'll go ahead and pick that up.
Take care.
A little weird to me that Detect Life isn't Illusion, but, you know.
I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful my work will be.
Okay, we're gonna head up. We've got some quests to turn in.
Need something?
I read the book.
Did you read it yourself? Really?
Yeah, out loud.
Well, in that case, how about a test?
Really?
All right. How about this? What did you learn from the book, huh? Go on. Tell me then.
Okay, well, the biggest thing I learned from the book was that there is a dragon holding cell in Whiterun, which I didn't know. Now I know why they call the palace Dragon's Reach, but I don't think that's what you're interested in. There was a dragon called Numinex that was ravaging Skyrim back in the First Age.
Yes. What then?
Then, at least according to Olaf, he used shouts and weapons to defeat Numinex and became High King. That said, the book then reminds us about points of view, accuracy of sources, and biases, which honestly is a lesson that we could all stand to learn.
Indeed. Each reader sees through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. Clever. Now, a mage is only as good as what he knows. Remember that.
I will remember.
Yeah?
Also, I have this book for you.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Now,
I have many important things on my mind.
there's
Your
one more,
concerns are not on
right? Now, you, my friend,
Mara, protect us both. Huh?
you always said you wanted to hang out at the College of Winterhold, so this is your new home.
How can I argue with that?
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
I'm aware, that's why I'm here. Okay,
College is
so...
a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
So we're about to get ready to go for another road trip, because what we need to do is we need to go and collect souls. We need to fill up those soul stones, and we need to build a bunch of, like I said, probably like gold rings or something similar. That way we can build up our enchanting and then make a set of enchanted armor that will help us out with our mana problems. I believe there's an enchanter's table in here. And if memory serves, it's on the second floor. Bedroom. Bedroom. Ah, here we are.
I was recruited as an acolyte of Vermina as a young elf. I had no real childhood to speak of. We weren't permitted to socialize.
Go ahead and do Fiery Soul Trap. Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't need the fire damage. I mostly just need the soul gem. So I'm going to make this as weak as possible so it's got as many charges as possible. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing with the Skyforge dagger. Except with this one, I'll go ahead and take the 10 points of burn damage. Awesome. That gave us a couple of levels in enchanting. What kind of money we got? About 6,000. I think the next order of business is to try to lower our carry weight issue. Which I think we can do here at Birna's Oddments.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, what are we selling? This mace, I feel like our friend may want to use.
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
So I'll take this mace. And it looks like
I'm ready.
That's what you've got equipped now. Very good.
If you're looking for Ranmir, he's either passed out in bed or working. Take a look.
I don't need the apprentice robes because I've got the adept robes. Camping supplies are heavy. We're going to sell 2, but we're going to keep the other 2 just in case. There we go. That gets us to 160 out of 225. Not bad. Now, before we go, I would like to do my last lesson, but I'm not sure where Tolfdir went.
My parents are long dead. They lived wonderful lives. I have no sad stories to tell about them.
This is not the right place, as gorgeous as it is. I think the teachers chill out in the Hall of Countenance. I think.
Enchanting services are one of the few... The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Ah, you must be the last person I need a lesson from. My name's Firebrand. I've recently joined the college.
Yes, yes. What do you want?
I was hoping you could teach me something about enchanting.
Look at you, young and stupid. Do you have any idea how busy I am?
From your tone, I'm gonna go ahead and say the answer is very.
That's right. I haven't slept properly in days. As always, the Nords don't ever stop wanting things enchanted.
Maybe I can help?
No, but maybe... Ah, yes. Good. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Uh-huh. Why the change of heart?
Well, there's a client. Wants me to do some enchanting. Well, can you help out with that?
Probably. I'm not too familiar with enchanting, but I'm okay.
Enchanting is simple. Unless, of course, you are simple. Then, I can't help you. Let's see. Here, this is for you. I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. Assuming, of course, that you can read.
What is going on in here? You've got a hypodermic needle in your neck and some sort of horrible magic going on. Maintain subjects in a state of suspended suspended animation. That's horrifying. Some of these things give us some XP, though. I don't even want to know what's in that box. I really, really don't. More advanced enchantments. A Markarth teleport orb. Oh, interesting. Now this is cool. But I need to be a higher rank within the college. Okay, well that's neat. I've had to pull more than a few strings to get this to Skyrim given recent events. I hope it gets to you in one piece. If not, I'm sure you can work it out after a rummage in that Arcaneum of yours. Yeah, terrifying. Okay, so... client specifications. I've given you an old dagger carrying this enchantment. Study it and recreate the same effect on the client's sword. You'll need a filled soul gem if you need more information, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
I don't know what persuaded you to assist me when we met in Dawnstar, but I'm glad you did.
So I'll go ahead, ditch the old enchanted dagger, and honestly, I'm going to ditch the apprentice hood as well, because I can always buy another one. And it's always good to know more things. Got the iron sword. Fire damage. Petty soul gem. Done. So now we just got to get back down to Sergius. Ooh, we are hungry. We'll eat some horker.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Speaking of which, here's the sword.
Watching you reminds me of my first days as an enchanter. Keep studying. You've only scratched the surface. So, here's the name and location of the client. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm not getting any younger, you know.
Awesome. So I get to deliver this as well. Stone Hills. 400 gold. I assume she's your typical Nord savage with a mental capacity of a 10-year-old. You're not a very nice guy, are you?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of... Why are my research... Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
Grab some soul gems from you as well. We'll get the next level of ward, but you don't really have a whole lot in the way of spells to sell, do you?
Until next time.
The Orrery, proposed model of Mundus derived from astrological data collected at the Imperial Orrery by Wizard Bothiel, 3rd Age, 434, enchanted by Wizard Delmar, 3rd Age, 435. I didn't realize there were so many amazing things here that would give me XP. Nice. So, just by studying these artifacts, we're getting some pretty decent enchanting XP. We should probably keep looking around, honestly, if these things are going to give me XP. We should try to find more stuff.
Can I help you with anything, Rayya?
I was wondering, has Ferolda been in recently? Borrowed any books that you can recall?
Rayya.
Did she perhaps mention any dangerous research she might be working on? Anything that could get her in trouble?
I'm here to help you with books, Rayya. That's all.
Ah, yes, of course. No, I don't need anything. It's lies, all of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
It's wonderful to be able to sleep soundly.
Who?
Don't you think?
Ferolda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
What's your problem with Ferolda?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Okay, how about Encano?
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing. I wouldn't call him my type.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of...
Mirabelle does a fine job as spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay, more things. Now, I've got 6,000 gold laying around. Expert robes of destruction and alteration are 4401. But expert robes of destruction... Oh, they're 20% stronger. I see. That's why. Okay. Well, costing less, magic regenerating faster. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and go with that. That's a lot of money I just spent. Ooh, a Staff of Frenzy. Also would have been really nice, but... I'll sell the Adept robes, because I don't need those anymore. And we'll put on the Expert robes.
See you around.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Okay, so we're running low on money. Wow, the enchanted sword is being delivered all the way over toward Morthal. So it's going to be road trip time again before too long, which is actually fine because we're planning on going out and harvesting souls of animals and other such fauna anyway. So we might be able... There's no carts here, though. So I think the next step, because our horse was killed, our next step is going to be to go down to Windhelm and get a horse.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Okay, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Incident in All was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt
College is a bit of
learned
an
archmage
oddity
at
in
some point.
Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon here.
Wow. Again, I love the amount...
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
On the 8th day, God created the beer.
At least it's more money for the college.
Perhaps. It just means more work for me.
Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as
There
they'd like
are
to
some
be.
experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course.
The college will be here for you no matter what. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay, so we still have 2,000 gold. Again, when it comes to these soul gems, it's pretty much... it's pretty much quantity over quality. Staff of Lightning Bolts. If I was going to take that, I would give it to my companion, but I don't think I'm going to. We'll grab Paralysis Rune and Iron Flesh. And we're going to have to seriously figure out our new favorites, because we have a lot of spells now.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this.
I mean, as a real-life teacher, I agree.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on mine.
I was recruited as an acolyte of Vermina as a young elf.
Now, I'm about to go on a dangerous journey. The question is, do I want you to come with me?
Mara, protect us both. Huh? Huh? I'm ready. Let's continue. Huh? How can I argue with that?
So this place is your home, and out of curiosity...
Huh? I'm ready. Let's continue.
That's fine. Okay. So again, the question is, do I want him to stay with me? I think I'm going to let him go before too long, but... not just yet. Okay, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to check, see if there's anything more we can sell. I don't think we're leaving today. I think today is mostly just a preparation day. You probably don't have a lot in the way of money left.
I do what's necessary. Take a look.
Yeah, you've only got 3 gold left, but I'm just going to check and see if you have anything worth picking up. This straw will be really useful once we get back to Felberg, but at the moment it would be 11 pounds worth of clutter that I can't have in my inventory.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
I would.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Ah, you don't actually want me to. Okay. I would have. Jarl?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Do you have a problem with the college?
I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still, they deny it. What? We all know the truth. Until next time.
Okay, well... sorry you feel that way. Let's see if we can fix that for you.
What do you need?
What is it?
Like, it is, even whether or not the college was the cause of all this destruction, like... this is a place that can literally generate gold out of nothing, right? So there's really no reason why the college isn't helping the town of Winterhold. I mean, look at that destruction.
Questionable things in my life. Serving Vermina was a horrible mistake. I hope Mara will forgive me one day.
So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to fix that at some point. For now, though, we're going to go ahead, do a couple more enchantments to level up a bit. Okay. I did have a game crash, which, you know, happens. But we're going to go ahead. And we're just going to start enchanting some stuff. Because I want to increase my enchanting as much as I can. Let's go with the bracers. Fortify Magicka. Increases Magicka by 1 point. Awesome. 1% less once again. We did get some enchanting out of it. Wait, there's a note. If you're doing any experiments, please clean up after yourself. If I catch whoever's making this mess, they'll have me to deal with. Rayya. Fair enough. The fire salts we're holding on to. Fortify illusion. Okay. Alright. I think we're just about done for the day. Which is good because I've had multiple crashes when trying to record this particular one, or this particular video. So I think we're going to turn in early, and then tomorrow we're going to start our road trip. We're going to go out, and we're going to find... Oh wait, that's not mine.
Tidings.
That one's mine. By the way, I never did check these wardrobes. Grab these soul gems while we're at it. Ah yes, I put some stuff in here. It does appear as though this place counts as a place that I own. So that's good. Maybe I'll be able to save stuff in here and it'll stay. For now, though, I am increasing my stamina a bit to try to get my carry weight up. We have one perk to increase. We'll go ahead and grab Apprentice Illusion. And actually, before I go to bed, I would really like one more level if I can. So if I go into Courage...
Wonderful to be able to sleep soundly, don't you think?
We'll just wander around a little bit, encouraging people. I'd really like to get that extra level if I can. I think we're going to skip tomorrow's daily exercises and just go straight to the road trip. We'll head to not Whiterun. We'll head to, what's it called? We'll head to Windhelm. Maybe pick up a new horse. Maybe we'll take the cart, but maybe we won't, since we're looking to find enemies to kill and take their souls. We might just go ahead and take the slow route. Here, we'll go out to the town. We should be able to get some courage going out there.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hamlet.
We're also running low on food, so this is probably a good time to pick some up now that I think about it.
Just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind,
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Anything cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's a woman I'm glad.
I do what's necessary so we can get by.
The nice thing about illusion is it's probably the easiest
What is it, Orc?
of the magics to level up.
There is none can stand in my way.
In fact, yeah, Muffle does it. Okay, one more level, and I should be up to snuff.
I've never admitted it. Huh?
There we go. So we'll take our 1 hour of sleep. We'll get our magicka up. We're going straight to Adept Illusion. So for example, now we're going to favorite Frenzy, Rally, and we'll leave Muffle on. I don't need healing anymore. I don't need Ice Spike or Flames or Firebolt. Elemental Bolt's fine. Conjure Flame Atronach's fine until I can get something better. Yeah, all these adept spells I'm not there for yet. We'll put Steadfast Ward up. And eventually we're going to have to do something with all of these shouts. We are going to have to go to High Hrothgar at some point. Alright, friends. That does it for me today. Tomorrow we are heading out on our glorious mission to gather souls, probably gather ore as well, because the general idea is to make things that I can then enchant. So gold rings are pretty good, iron daggers, you know, anything that I can mass produce, which will allow me to get my smithing up and my enchanting. And then, once we've delivered the sword to the client, I believe we will come back, and then Tolfdir will be ready to take us to Sarthal, which begins the regular, ordinary College of Winterhold quest line, that is. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.